Hey there, Scrappers, Sam here. I've got a few quick news updates before we get into the show today. First off, remember last year how we did a gaming marathon for Extra Life, including a couple of live shows, special guests, some giveaways, stuff like that? Well, looks like we're doing it again. We're looking at probably November 22nd. There'll be video games, the latest Brian Identity adventure, maybe a machine learning. I don't have any reveals on guests or prizes to make yet, as things are still very much in the planning stages, but I'm sure we'll have exciting news on that front before too long. And since we're entering the spookiest of seasons, which is always a special time in Pot Against the Machine Land, we've got your chills and jump scares covered. On Monday, October 27th, I'm going to be a guest player over on the Queer XP's feed playing Good Strong Hands, which is a very cool system with the Never-Ending Story or Chronicles of Narnia kind of vibes. I highly suggest you head over there and check it out. It was a lot of fun to play. They've got a whole slate of horror one-shots running this month with tons of talented guests and also me in the game I already mentioned. A couple days later, on the 29th, we've got our latest McFib arc and probably the first one we've ever managed to actually do in one shot. Jiro steps into the GM seat once more to lead an all-star cast through a Delta Green shotgun scenario. Who is in this all-star cast, you ask? Well, I lied about it all being stars because I'm one of the players in this one too, but outside of my participation, you do have returning guest Adam from the Strange Table Fellows Network and two newcomers. Please welcome Lunar and Jackson from 25 North. We're very excited to have them on the show. Now, when we played this scenario, tensions ran a little high, and as such, the language got a little bit spicy. So we had an idea for a Network Against the Machine first. This supersized episode will drop, clean as always, all in one chunk on the main feed on the 29th. At the exact same time, if you're interested in that sort of thing, an uncensored cut will be available for free over on our Patreon feed, just as a fun little treat, or if you want to pick a player and turn their swearing into a drinking game, though the folks in legal insist that I tell you not to do that. While we're on the subject of Patreon, it's a question for y'all. What do you want to see from Patreon Against the Machine? What kind of perks or content or what have you might entice you to support the folks at the network or increase your level of support if you're already supporting us? There are no wrong answers here. Even if the answer is there's literally nothing that you could ever do, please stop bothering me. Feel free to ping me over on the Discord at Monkeys, Bears, and Robots or email potagainstthemachine@gmail.com with ideas/comments/suggestions. We want to make the Patreon work for you. I guess that's it. Kind of went on a little bit longer than I expected. Oops. This is Pot Against the Machine.
Pot Against the Machine.
Welcome back to Pot Against the Machine, the only Pathfinder actual play that makes you chase it through the city for 2 hours before we answer any questions. I'm your host, and here's everybody.
Still no questions.
Yeah, check again in 2 hours.
Hello.
Oh. Hi.
I wasn't in that scene, so, yeah.
Hello.
Last week on the program, Tarazi got started with his second day of work and did some normal, just, scaring people, walking around the city, all that, whatever the shade wanted. And then he got sent on a special mission over to the Palace of Fallen Stars to check in with Gartone and see if maybe Gartone was really moving against Elias with that gun that he apparently stole from him, even though everybody kind of knows Gartone didn't really steal a gun. So Tarazi went up there, talked to Gartone. Gartone was not amused, and then in a fit of apparent pique, instead of killing Tarazi, sent him back to the Shade to tell her that, yeah, sure, go fight Elias. You're ordered to take Elias down. Go for it. So Tarazi had to go back and talk to the Shade. Meanwhile, The party was wandering the city, trying to occupy themselves, find things to do. They decided to start searching for more details on Kira's mother. And they got some information on her that she had been with a group of people who had apparently come from Chesed. Years back, they had been fighters, and they were staying up on the hill, either in the Palace of Fallen Stars or the Technically compound. They seemed to sort of be favorites of one of the members of the Technic League, a woman named Grin Rassic. Interestingly, they all up and disappeared one day. The party, once they had that bit of information, they started asking about Grin. And it turns out that Grin was described as, think of the worst person you know, the worst person you can think of. She killed that person for not being bad enough. So seems like good news. I also got the little tidbit of information that she likes to hang out in the sub-basement of the Technic League compound because she has privileges with the prisoners that no one else seems to get. Then back to Tarazi. He went back to the barracks looking for his crew for more work, but unfortunately they were nowhere to be found. So he went up to the Technic League compound, see if they were there. Didn't find the Shade or any of his co-workers. Went up to the Shade's room, rifled around a little bit, then gave up on that. And when he was about to leave, he bumped into another Technic League captain, a woman named Crastus, who was a bit annoyed that an unsupervised employee was just in the compound. And she told Tarazi he was lucky he didn't run into somebody else, and sent him on his merry way. And that's where we are now. So I think let's go over to the party of three as they wander the city. What y'all got in mind now that we're in the afternoon? You've spent a good 5 hours questioning people throughout the city, getting information.
We secreted that little bag of potions in like a adjacent, building's back doorway or something as well. Stuff that we bought earlier.
All right.
And that we had some internal discussion about, because I believe that's how it went in the last episode, but just that it was adjacent to the building, not sitting out like a magical bag with Tarazi written on it, like a lunch sack and an aura sitting out front. We have a little bit of guile.
Now that it's a lunch bag, I imagine Kira tucked a little sticker in there with a note.
Mm-hmm.
Something special guy.
I mean, yeah, when Tarazi joined the gang, he showed up with a note stapled to him with all of his food allergies. Safety pin to his backpack with all of his food allergies.
Was to stapled to him.
Just
I'm like, cha-cha.
You can glue it right
Again,
to the armor.
As the child rearing nests, I don't know anything about raising kids. I'm sure you staple stuff to them all the time. I don't.
You gotta keep it on there.
That's just how you. I don't mean to the child itself. I mean to the bag, or I don't know how you convey notes to other adults. Don't listen to this podcast for child rearing advice, at least from me.
Nor I.
Probably in general, I would say.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so I think since we found, gosh, I can't even remember who it was. I think it was just a guy who told us about the fighting group. And I think Kira's been pretty quiet since then. Not quite like dragging behind the others, but dragging behind the others, just sort of thinking to herself. And during this lull, when, she knows the camera's back on the party, so Kira will kind of motion to Alwyn and Brixby to stop or slow down. She's like, you guys, I've been thinking, since I'm all, and gestures to herself, IDK, decrepit now, do you think my mom will know who I am?
Now that you look older, she might actually recognize you more. Because you might look more like her, possibly.
I think Kira will immediately brighten at that. He's like, really?
I mean, maybe.
There is so much to what makes a big stuff that isn't how you look, Kira. I'm sure if she's your mum, she'll know the moment she sets eyes on you, no matter how much fluid age you've put on.
And Kira will like look down at her hands and kind of turn them over. Yeah. Okay. I hope my other mom recognizes me. I don't really care if Sage or Amy recognize me. I will be really sad if Toby doesn't recognize me. And I'm indifferent to my father. Just to make sure that we round that out.
I mean, this could all be solved with like a cheeky little name tag.
Old Kira.
Exactly. Hi, I'm open parenthetical, older, close parenthetical, Kira.
Now, I have a question, though. Outside of character, because we probably already know this in character. Did this mom name Kira, or did Kira's mom name Kira? Like, would she know the name?
I don't know if we do know that. Kira would know. I don't know if she would have shared that her birth mom named her.
Okay, so she would know the name then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking that I'm like, because if Kira's like parents that she has now named her, like she could come up to this woman and go, "It's me, Karen." Who the heck is Kira?
Ruined it.
So, do we, I mean, we have a name. It's not a very pleasant name, but we have a name. I don't think there's anything we can do for Tarazi right now. And aside from scoping out a new place for us to sleep, I don't know what else is on the docket.
More cake?
Always.
It's a cake.
While you're having this conversation on the streets of Starfall, you may be vaguely aware of a sort of growing racket in the buildings nearby. Like, sounds like stuff is crashing and like furniture falling, maybe somebody moving something. It's getting pretty loud though.
Oh, wow. Somehow my upstairs neighbors have appeared in the game.
Yeah. Does it sound like it's coming from the street or from inside one of the buildings?
It sounds like it's coming from this pretty big stone building that's sort of on the left.
My first thought is I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate and I want to sneak over there. So if everyone just presses down in the D-pad. Zach,
I
are
actually
you?
have a not terrible stealth. Oh, I think Zach's...
I'm right here. That makes sense. I was still trying to find down on my D-pad. I think Brixby gives a light, friendly tap to a passerby, and is like, "Hey, what's this building?"
And the passerby sort of looks over at the building and says, and shrugs. I don't know. Big weird building, I guess. Sounds like something's in there, though. I think.
Really? It does.
I think I'm gonna go. That's a lot of noise, actually. And as this person like scoots away, about 20 feet up ahead of you, the part of the building just kind of bursts open, and skittering out from it is a 10-foot tall crab monster with like shards of ice sticking out of its back. And then another one.
Oh.
And suddenly you've got ice crabs. We haven't had any combat in about 30 episodes, so I'm going to need y'all to roll for initiative.
I think that's the episode title. Let me write that down.
Oh, wow. That's a terrible roll.
Come on.
I got, like, the best roll for a caster.
Is it
Oh,
better
wait,
than-
never
is
mind.
it better
Brixby
than
got the
mine?
best roll for a caster.
Oh,
I am one above you.
What did Alwyn get for initiative?
Alwyn got a 4 on the die for a 12.
Pretty sneedy. Sneedy? Speedy.
Pretty sneedy.
Pretty sneedy. Ep title. How about the interested Kara?
Kira got a 19. Yes, 19 total.
And how about Brixby?
Brixby, you know, I rolled a 1. Did my best to throw back to that one for an 11.
Dang. Y'all are slow.
Wow. Okay.
Just throwing that out there. The crab monster, the second crab monster out of the building, is the first to act. This crab monster, let's see, it's gonna scuttle on over. It's got plenty of movement here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It'll stop just right in front of Kira. I guess actually it's gonna stop like a little bit farther. 5 feet farther from Kira than I was intending, because it's gonna reach out with it. It's got 2 different sized claws. I don't know if I mentioned. One claw is like regular crab claw. The other claw is like really, really big. It's just gonna reach out and try to pinch Kira with the big claw.
Is it gonna rend me? I feel like it's gonna rend me.
It's gonna pinch you. So you're flat-footed. You're not blurry
I
at
am.
this particular
It's not
time.
blurry.
Does a 32 pinch you?
Oh, so pinched.
That is 20 pinch damage and a free
Holy
attempt
pinch.
to grab.
Pinch.
That is a 45 to grapple.
I was gonna ask what number it's against, but that really doesn't matter. Ooh, unless it's against my HP. Is it against my HP, Sam?
It is
Yes.
not. Weirdly, it is not.
Oh man.
So you
Okay.
are grappled by
Dang
little icy guy.
Okay. Grabbed.
You could tell me that was like a Gen Z rapper, and I'd believe you.
Grappled.
All right, so that one's done. Actually, though, does it constrict damage just automatically fires after you get grappled, doesn't it?
Yep. Yeah, there's not any kind of thing for it. It just happens because it's grabbed.
Okay, so 17
Kindness.
more damage as you get constricted by the giant pinchy claw.
Okay, so we're not going for kindness. No kindness. Got it.
All right, it's
17.
kind in a way. That's going to bring us to another crab monster who's going to come kind of scuttling out, and it's got to kind of bip and bop here. Unfortunately, even with a double move, it can't actually get up to you, so it's just kind of forming a wall of crab. It is time for crab. It's also time for the interested Kira.
All right, let's see. Now I did a thing. While raging, the barbarian grapples her foe with the power and viciousness of a river crocodile. Oh, that's to start a grapple. Dang it. I can reverse a grapple, but is that the same as starting a grapple?
It's the same check, basically. You'd be trying to take control of the grapple.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rage because Kira's upset to be grappled. And then I'm gonna try and reverse the grapple using my Raging Grappler feat. She can choose to deal damage as long as she is raging. When another barbarian succeeds at a check to start a grapple, she can choose to deal damage as if she had succeeded at a check to maintain the grapple. Okay, that's not particularly helpful, but I'll take it. What am I rolling to attempt to grab?
That would be a CMB roll.
Okay. All right, here we go, CMB.
With your strength, you should have a pretty high bonus to that.
Yeah, it's all right. That is just a 1 plus 17, 12, 20, 29.
29 does not take over the grapple.
Dang. Well, I believe that was my turn. So, next time we'll just go for the attack.
Sounds good. In the meantime, there's so many crabs. This crab, the first one that skimbled out, was for some reason slower than his buddies. It's going to skimble on down around, and it's going to try to pinch Brixby, because its buddy already has Kira pinched.
So this triggers my mirror images. So I'm going to roll those right now, because I am receiving an attack, and that is my contingency. Feel free to continue to attack me.
All right, to attack you, they're 30 on the pinch.
30 will definitely hit my flat-footed AC, but I just need to figure out exactly how many Brixbys are created here. I've rolled a D4 here and gotten a 4, so plus 4. There are now 9 Brixbys. Only one of them is made of rat.
I will roll 1d9 in the guy because the guy has d9s.
The guy knoweth all.
That's a 3. That's gonna pop a fake rat.
Excellent. Now there are only 8 rats.
All right, that's the end of that pinchy boy. That'll bring us to the sociable crab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, well, actually, if it doesn't move that last one, it can totally pinch Kira, even though Kira is grappled. No, it can't, because it double moved. So it's just, we have Wall of Crab. It's just Wall of Crab, and then one last. Yeah, there's a lot of crabs. They're in your face. Hopeful Alwyn, do you hope to have a way out of this?
Hopeful Alwyn is going to reach out and touch Kira and cast Freedom of Movement on her.
Oh, dang.
So she will instantly fall out of the crab's grasp. And for the next 14 rounds, she is ungrappleable.
That's messed
and
up.
that will be his turn.
Yay.
All right. Dishonest Brixby, my strategy is falling apart. What you going to do?
Well, Brixby is going to free action, use, what is that called? Invisible Thief to use his improved invisibility. Hopefully they can't see me, but we'll see. Izzy said something funny in the Discord. You'll have to subscribe to the being in our Discord tier to know. But Brixby is going to reach out and cast. I just have to see how large this area is. All right. 20-foot radius burst. So I'm thinking like right here. Yeah, right there. 20-foot radius burst from here. Brixby is going to cast Obsidian Flow.
Oh.
So
Nice.
I'm going to need reflex saves from every ice crab that is inside that, which I think is 4 of the 5.
4 crabs. Would you believe that they're actually rather reflexive?
I mean, they're crabs made of ice. I'd believe anything.
All right, we'll start with the lucky crab and we'll work our way down. Lucky crab gets a 27.
Whew, yeah. Success.
Less good for the meticulous crab. How about a 21?
Failure.
All right, 29 for the southernmost sociable crab. And then
Success.
the guy in the back is another 27.
All right. So they all succeed except for one. So first off, everybody is going to take, one of them is going to take the full 7d6 fire damage and become entangled, which they could remove themselves with a strength check. We can talk about that in just a sec. So that's 28 points of fire damage to one, 14 points of fire damage to the other. But because I'm invisible and I'm a level 10 arcane trickster, there's also 7d6 sneak attack damage. Now, 3 of them get half of that. One of them gets all of it. So that's an additional 26 damage to that one specific crab and then 13 to the other 3. So in total, that is 27 to those 3 crabs, and then, 54 to the unlucky crab.
Other one? Yeah.
Yeah, hurt
And
those
it's
crabs.
fire, and these are ice crabs, so hopefully that might even do more.
Yeah,
Melt them.
This is terrible.
Oh no, yeah, there's probably some multiplier.
Oh
on top
my
of
god.
this.
Yeah,
yes.
those crabs are so
Yeah, I'm
dead.
assuming it's 1.5 damage because they're ice monsters.
Well, you notice that they both resist the damage and take more damage. So this is extra bad for me. Extra bad for my brain and my capacity to do this on a sheet of paper like a fool.
Take out that sandwich wrapper.
GM Bane.
All right, so let's see. The last thing I have is the one, only the one that failed is entangled, right?
Yes.
The entangled one was 24 fire, and what was the total?
24 fire for the for the entangled one. It's 54 in total, with 28 of that being fire,
Okay.
and 26 of that being sneak attack.
Okay. I've got my math done. It might not be perfect. I think it's pretty good, though.
And then it's entangled. It can spend a move action to make the DC of the spell a DC 22 strength check to get itself out, which I'm sure a big, strong crab is capable of. But it does take away a move, and the ground is a slippery expanse with shards of obsidian. It's a difficult terrain. It requires the DC of acrobatics goes up by 5 for the difficult terrain, so it's a DC 15 acrobatics check to run or charge across the area. And if you fall prone, you take 1d6 damage from sharp obsidian.
Ouch.
And if Kira wants to walk on that, she can totally fine because of freedom of movement.
Yeah, Kira can run. She can
She
ice
shall
skate
do
on
so
it.
mockingly.
All right. That will bring us to initiative number 7.
And at initiative number 7, rounding the corner from farther down the street is a rather fashionably dressed man, and he comes running towards the commotion and looks at all you adventurers and says, "We can't have crabs roaming the streets of Starfall. Why don't you strike them down while I figure out how to get around this obsidian flow? And something about this person's commanding presence fills you with inspired courage to the tune of a +3 to your attack and damage and saves against fear.
Ooh.
And then he will cast Blur upon himself because he can't really do anything about all the terrain.
I love that his token is Count Rugen.
You got to check his right hand. All right, well, top of round 2. We've got a crab that thought that it was holding Kira, but she's suddenly very slippery. The crab is upset. I think it's just gonna full attack. We'll go big claw first, then little claw, right?
Sure.
36 to hit.
36 is pretty good, Sam.
Are you raging?
I am.
Oh, I prefer not to roll the blur. 83.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, man.
That is 19 damage. No grapple check. We're going to skip that one since you are magically slippery. And then we're going to go for the little pinchy do. Oh, that's terrible. That's only a 22 to pinch.
Sadly, a 22 will pinch.
That is a 6 on the blur, so that will not pinch.
Aha.
All right, the meticulous crab, who is having a bad day, is going to make that strength check to try to break out. This is just straight strength.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's also an escape artist check, same DC if you want to make that instead.
Weirdly,
Just assumed.
no ranks in escape artist as a frozen crab. Strength, we are looking at only an 18.
Oh no! Yeah, you don't unentangle.
Oh no. That's a sad crab. The crab makes sad crab like bubbles, and the bubbles kind of freeze as they come out of its mouth. But it cannot break free, and Kira is up.
Awesome. Kira is going to... Let's see. Which square? Let's just move this one diagonal square, so I'll be right up in this other crab's face. And then she's going to full attack it. She's going to full attack it.
Just a face full of crab.
Real crab face. That is going to be a... Oh, gosh. 16 plus 25. Does that sound...
That sounds like
promising?
it'll hit a crab.
Cool. All right, I'm going to count that as 1. I'm going to keep rolling. Wait, I'm raging. I don't have haste on. Hang on. Haste. There we go. Oh, 26 plus whatever I just said, 16.
Now it's too good. Doesn't hit anymore.
That is a 29 for the second roll. Does a 29 hit?
29 does hit crab.
Cool. Okay. Let's give it 2 more rolls. Ooh, that's a 20. It's not going to do it. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20 won't hit crab.
And what is this? 15 plus 12. 27? Yes, 27. Does a 27?
27 hits crab.
Cool. So that's 3 hits. Gonna roll that in the guy. That's gonna give me 96 plus, oh my goodness. 30 times 3 is 90. 90 minus 3 is 87. I'm gonna look at Jeff's face. Cool. Rolling in the guy. Roll. 9d6 plus 87. couple 5s, couple 6s, couple 4s. 118 points of damage on this ice crab, Sam.
That hurts the ice crab a lot. It doesn't kill the ice crab.
Oh, dang.
But
It's a beefy crab.
some may say it's a king crab.
I know I
But
would.
king crabs aren't real crabs.
But these aren't real crabs either. They're imaginary.
Oh, no.
Oh. All right. Oh, is that all your attacks?
Oh, yes, it is. Thank you.
All right, no Cornigan smashes or anything?
Since you mentioned it, yeah. Excellent. Let me go back to my screen. I was all ready to start planning for my next turn. I'm going to attempt to intimidate this crab.
I don't know
That
why.
is my third 16.
Thought
Because
about
you're a
that.
kind and benevolent GM. That's a 40 to intimidate.
Yeah, it's scared.
Woohoo. Great, I'm going to hurt it.
That has nothing to do with the
Or I'm gonna
118
attempt to hurt it.
damage.
Fair. And that is a 42 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to roll this one in the guy. 2, 3d6 plus 29. Nope, that's not a valid chat. I didn't write roll first. Roll 3d6. Nice. 44 additional damage, Sam. Cornigan smashed.
There, that crab is no more. It has ceased to be.
Could have said nothing. Dang.
I know.
Well, sorry, crab.
I could have had one more crab.
You could have. Your benevolence knows no end.
I'll make up for it now. The
Oh, no.
crab that had been pinching Brixby. I mean, it doesn't understand why there are so many more rats than it thought there were. It's going to try to pinch some rats.
It's a rat-rich environment.
Big claw first. That would be a 24 to rat.
I am also invisible.
Oh, never
So-
mind. It's not going to pinch you. It's going to take a 5-foot step forward, and it's going to try to pinch Alwyn instead, because it can't see any rats.
I'm sorry, Alwyn.
So that 24
No.
was against Alwyn.
Interesting question about this. Because Brixby is invisible, does he still act as something being in between us as far as like that thing taking a penalty to attack me?
You have,
Because it can't see him, but he is still technically in the way.
I would say that he would provide cover, except he's also small and this creature is large. So I don't think like angle-wise it's reaching through a rat.
We're like the aliens from Toy Story, and it is the claw.
So does a 24 hit Alwyn?
By 1.
Well, that's not too bad.
It almost misses.
Low on the damage too, only 15. Does, however, come with a free attempt to grapple, which is 31.
I do have +3 to my... Oh, no, but that's only to my CMB, not my CMD. I heard 30-something, so I know that beats it without me even hearing the second number, because my CMD is a 21.
It was 31.
So I am very much grabbed.
In 2E, you'd be critically grabbed. All right. Well, it's still also going to pinch you with the other claw.
What do you say I took for the damage?
That was 15.
15, okay.
It's just baby damage.
Yeah, and I am grabbed, so I'm assuming I take the constrict damage now, too.
Yeah, that will be... I'm rolling terrible damage against you. That is 14 constrict damage. It
That's not bad.
definitely hits you with the pincher, or with the little claw, which is just a little guy. Better damage roll, but
Grab.
worse damage on the thing, so that is 14 more damage from the second hit.
those individually is not horrible, but I also am not super big on health, so I am down to half health after one turn of that.
Oh, no.
Sad.
Because I do only have 107 max health.
All right, well, we're going to have a crab take a 5-foot step towards Kira, and then it's
Yes.
gonna go after her.
It can't
Love it.
5-foot step in difficult terrain.
Oh, no, it's going to...
Oh, you're
Well,
right.
then you know what it's going to do? It's going to stay where it is, and it's going to lunge at Kira, giving itself 5 more feet of reach.
That's
Weirdly,
fair.
it has
That
feet.
is fair.
That is a 33 to hit.
Yep. 33 will hit. Good pinch.
No, that is a 1 on the D100.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
You really do. That
Well,
is a 27
you
on
hate to
the
see it.
little pinchy guy.
27, yeah.
81 on the blur there.
Now I hate to see it.
And 13 damage on that little pinchy do.
Oh. Here didn't even notice that.
All right, now the Ditzy crab is going to have to waddle through difficult terrain over to Kira. So let's see. That's 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet.
And that's a DC 15 acrobatics.
Oh, to walk at all is acrobatics?
Yeah, or you fall.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of got like a greasy sitch.
I see. Yeah, fall down.
Yay, and you take D6 obsidian damage. You're just
Why don't
laying
you-
on the ground.
Why don't you roll that for me?
A little bit of ground crab.
Oh, ground crab.
Get ground crab. 5 points.
Turned it into a frown crab, but it's going to stand back up with its standard action and stay where it is. It's very sad. Alwyn, you're up. You just got crabbed.
Okay, I was just double checking that I can, in fact, still use somatic components while grappled, and I can. It's when you're pinned that you can't, which I just wanted to double check that. So I am going to first roll to cast defensively. So I have a plus 26 to cast defensively. And that is an 18 on the die. So that is 28, 34, 44? Yeah, 44, which beats any DC I'm going to run into, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's their CMB plus 5,
It
right?
Yeah.
No, it's 10 plus the CMB plus the spell level. Is the
Okay,
concentration.
And it is a level 4 spell. So it's a 14, and then what's the CMB for the... Or just add 14 to that, so you don't have to tell us the CMB if you don't want to.
You got
But
a
is that
44.
lower than 44?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you made it.
Awesome.
It's a high number, but
so
it's
I
not
cast
that
freedom of movement on myself
Oh my god.
and immediately fall out of the crab's grasp. And then as my move action, I am going to back up, which is going to incur an attack of opportunity, but I don't care. I'm getting out of combat range.
And it goes after you with that big claw that is only a 23 to hit.
Now that I'm no longer grappled, I think that will not hit me. Oh, wait, no, meets beats, because I am 23. That's right, that other one was one above.
I am rolling such terrible damage on you. That is only 13.
Okay. Nope, not 31. 13.
And no free attempt to grapple.
Yay. And that is my turn.
All right, Dishonest Brixby, you're standing in the shadow of a crab.
I am. Man, art really reflects life. I am going to tick off my third round of Invisible Thief. I'm going to take... there's no reason to take a 5 foot step. I'll take a whole 10-foot jaunt to the north following my friend. Then the crab that just injured Alwyn, I am going to level my finger at, and I am going to shoot off 3 scorching rays against their flat-footed touch. So, let me just do that first. I love that you guys do not have spell resistance. Sweet to not do an additional roll. So the lowest one is a 24 versus flat-footed touch.
Yeah, you're looking for a 9.
Alrighty. So would you like all the fire separate and then the sneak attack in a different one?
Yeah, I'm going to need them separate.
Okie dokie. So that is... Alright.
And all the sneak attack can be pooled, but the fires, I need like 3 separate fires.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Wow, that actually wound up being the exact same amount, right? Did I just do that back of a napkin math correct? Isn't that also 48?
It looks like it.
Yeah. No, wait, 58.
Oh,
Math. I did 10 damage more. That's nice. All right, and then the sneak. Okay, 27 points of sneak attack damage. The first ray did 17, the second one did 20, and the third one did 19.
all right. I should probably have a calculator open rather than trying to do this all in my head. But yeah, it's a bunch of damage on the one that hadn't been hurt before.
Yes, first time, first blood, first crab blood.
And you notice that the sort of like shell of ice it has on it is getting pretty drippy on that one.
Ooh.
You're melting it. All right, that brings us to the 6-fingered man.
Oh. Sorry, I was reveling in my damage last time. I can't forget again. I am a smart rat, and I want to know everything about these ice crabs.
That would be Knowledge Arcana.
Alrighty. Magical ice crabs. It's a 30.
With a 30, you know that these things are Gaminors. Gaminors are, strangely enough, rumored to be Triaxian in origin. Fauna that is adapted to a distant planet's long, cruel winters. While other creatures struggle to survive on the planet's decade-long seasons of cold and ice, the Gaminor thrives, turning the might of winter into its tools for survival. And with a 30, you get 2 questions.
I'd love to know about its special defenses.
Well, it has a defensive ability. It is immune to cold. That's the easy one. It is also has a defensive ability called Shell of Ice. Much of the Gaminor's carapace is encased in a thick layer of jagged icicles. This functions much like spiked armor and can deal damage to anyone who successfully grapples it. It can also it also protects it from fire, gives it resistance to fire. But if it takes 60 points of fire damage, the shell melts, which lowers the AC of the monster and removes its fire resistance and its armor spikes.
Nice. Excellent. Anything else anyone is interested in? We got attacks or qualities. Probably attacks. Seems like crab grab, crab go grab, but yeah. Attacks? Yeah, we'll do attacks.
Well, it's got the 2 you've seen, the pinchy and the regular claw. It also has the ability to force freezing water through its pores and shoot ice spikes off of its body at every adjacent creature. So if it's surrounded, it might do that.
Don't like that. All right. Thank you. And I share this telepathically with my other 2.
And that brings us to the 6-fingered man, who doesn't know any of that stuff because it was shared telepathically.
It's true. If only I knew its weaknesses, or defenses, or attacks. No, he doesn't say that. He will continue to inspire, and let's see, this is difficult terrain. Don't love that. Because that would make it take extra distance. Well, this simply won't do, but desperate times, I suppose. Life is but a stage, and as a move action, he transforms into a were-tiger, and will then, with his newly increased speed, be able to, in a single move, get adjacent to... He'll tumble up to this creature to try and avoid an AOO as he moves through its threatened square. Swift action, activating his boots, so he can add a little daring do to his acrobatics check.
Oh, daring do.
That is only a 24 because I rolled trash.
24. What is the DC?
The
on this
CMD.
acrobatics check. Oh yeah, no, not even close.
Yeah. So I know I passed a 15 to not slip. But
so he's going to pinch you on the way in.
he's going to try. I am blurry.
Well, does a 30 give him a chance to roll on the blur?
Oh, just a regular 30? No.
So it's going to be one of these, is it?
Yeah. That was my whole turn, though.
All right. Well, you're up to him. Let's see. This one is still entangled. It's not happy about that. I think since it can reach Kira, it's just going to start pinching Kira. You know, I mean, why struggle with your entanglement when you can pinch the person in front of you?
As the saying goes, old chestnut.
25 to pinch.
25 to pinch.
17 on the blur. This is getting ridiculous.
Hey.
20% miss chance should not work 50% of the time.
Yeah.
The other pinch is going to be a 23.
23 meets beats.
All right. Well, that's a 54.
Oh.
14 damage on the pinch, so still a little bit. Watched you kill its friend, and it got mad.
Well, to be fair, the friend tried to kill me first.
That's true, but crabs have short memories. And it's your turn.
Hooray! Kira's going to take a 5-foot step forward, or, eastward, toward both crabs, the entangled one and the one that just attacked her, and full attack. And this dice has been doing pretty well for me. Let's keep rolling with this guy. Shouldn't have said anything. That's a 1.
Oh, it's going to miss.
That's a 3. Wait, let me just... 27?
27 hits.
Oh, glad I checked. Hey, that's a natural 20. Let me roll to confirm. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a... Stop scrolling in and out. That's gonna be a... (15 plus 19) is more than 25. It's 34, I think.
That sounds like a confirmed critical.
Cool. So I'm going to count 2 there. And then I'm going to take this last hit. That is a 17 plus 14. It's almost like 15 plus 15, but not. Hang on. 17, 14, 1, 31?
Yeah, that also hits.
Cool. 4 hits. Well, 2 hits and a crit. Gonna roll that in the guy, obviously. Roll 12 d6 plus, and then I have to figure out this other thing. 29 times 4. So that's kind of like 30 times 4, which is 120, minus 4, which is 116. Ah, yes. Jeff, thank you. A lot of 2s in there, but a couple 6s. A lot of 6s, actually. That's going to be 170 points of chainsaw damage at the crab that just tried to kill me.
That is an ex-crab. That crab has ceased to be.
It's not the crab that I meant, but that works.
So that was the only crab.
Whichever one would die.
That was the only crab.
Oh, that is the one that just
adjacent
attacked
to.
me. You're right. My bad. Yeah, okay. Smash it up. Yeah.
All right.
And then I guess no Cornigan smash because it's dead. Can't get more intimidated than that.
Well, that was pretty mean. It was intimidating, though.
Yeah.
I think a crab's gonna run up behind you, going for a crab flank. Because these crabs are not very smart. Just one big claw, no little claw. Oh, that's gonna miss. That's only a 22.
Me?
And that brings us to the sociable crab, who's gonna lunge. It can full attack you from where it's standing, because it reached so far.
Sorry, who is you?
What?
Who is you? Is you me?
Yeah,
Oh, me. Okay.
You is you.
you is you. In this case, misses with the big claw because my dice have deserted me, and misses with the little claw. For those at home, that is 3-2-3 on consecutive attacks.
Yeah, hate it. Well, I don't hate
But
to see
now
it.
the Ditzy Gaminor is next to this 6-fingered were-tiger. Yeah, it's going to claw him up. I mean, he's right in its face. How's a 33 sound?
Sounds like a blur roll.
Don't like having multiple people with blur rolls. 78.
Yeah, you got me.
All right, well, that's 18 claw damage and a free attempt to grapple. I assume your movements are not yet free.
It's true.
So 38 on the grapple.
Oh, not by as much as you'd think. But yeah, I am grappled.
All right. Throw those grapples on, and then it's going to get you with the little claw.
And a constrict.
Oh, yeah, the constrict, too.
Teacher.
The constrict is 16 damage. And then it's 29 on the little pinchy do.
No, that does not hit my grappled AC.
That's deeply upsetting. All right, Alwyn, you ran away last time. What you gonna do now?
I am gonna. I was hoping that other crab would get somewhere near where the other two are. So that one that attacked Kira, does that mean this crab here can AOO me if I cast a spell?
It didn't use lunge this round, so it doesn't have that extra.
Oh, so it doesn't have the extra range. Okay, I was gonna say because I will cast defensively if I need to. But I am going to. I have to rethink where I want to put this because originally I was going to hit all 3 crabs, but now one is dead. So I need to adjust this so I can hit 2 crabs and not hit Kira. So here we go, about 10 feet behind the crab, directly south of Brixby. I am going to cast a burst spell, and both of those crabs are going to need to give me will saves, I believe. I should know this because we get hit by this spell all the frickin' time. Yes.
All right.
Will saves.
Well-behaved Gaminor will save coming right up. Natural 20. That's probably the only way it could pass. Natural 2 for the sociable crab.
The sociable crab is confused.
Oh, good. The poor crab.
And that is Alan's turn.
All right, Brixby.
Well, if it isn't broken, there is literally no reason to even attempt to fix it. Brixby is going to, even though the crab can't see me, so I guess tick off another invisible thief round, 5-foot step north towards Alwyn. He would like to let off another round of Scorching Rays, but he's only going to direct one of them. No, he'd like to send 2 of them at the... What am I kidding? I'd rather overkill and make sure we don't die. So he's going to shoot all 3 of them right at the well-behaved Gaminor. So I will do those. Okay, yes, the one... Oh, no. I saw the 12d6 plus 116 and thought that I had fat fingered to roll, and then I realized that that's the actual damage that my party member does. It just never looks right because it is so ridiculous in the best way possible. I don't know why I rolled the sneak attack damage. Okay, so that is a 23, 28, and 32 all versus flat-footed touch.
Yep, those will all hit.
All right, that's 27 points of sneak attack damage, and then I will give you all of these rolls separately. That is a 14, a 12, and a 12 for the Scorching Rays.
All right.
And that's going to end Brixby's turn.
All right, it's still up. It does look pretty bad off, but these are beefy crabs.
I'm glad I sent all of my Scorchy Doodles at the beef crab. That's going to end Brixby's turn.
All right. Our old friend, the grappled 6-fingered were-tiger.
Yeah, just keep throwing adjectives on me. All right. Escape, highly unlikely. But I've got a one-handed weapon in the form of my rapier, and I shall stab at the... as a swift action, though, I will... Is there a point in doing this? Yeah, why not? I will challenge this ridiculous crab creature. And...
You would dare to challenge a crab?
I would. Gamma less. And then I shall swing while grabbed my rapier 3 times. So you're looking at a 33 and then only a dirty 20 and a... Oh man, that's another dirty 20. So only one of those is probably going to hit. Although it is also grappled.
Yeah. Yeah, even with the grapple, the dirty 20 is not going to quite do it.
We'll get ready for a shockingly low amount of damage. That would be 11. Probably dies.
It explodes with fear.
Yes.
Oh, unfortunately, it does still explode with HP.
Oh no.
It explodes with fear and HP.
Well, I will continue to inspire these adventurers. They will surely do better at combat than I. And he will just kind of squirm and say, "Unhand me, you scurrilous crab beast." And that'll end his turn.
All right. Kira, you're up. There is a melty crab behind you. There is a confused crab south of you. And then there's a crab grappling a weird guy.
Hey, you crab. Stop grappling that weird guy, Kira will say, and thus attack fully. That is... Ugh. Come on, Dice. You were doing so well. That's a 35. Okay, that's not terrible, I guess.
Yeah, 35 will hit, but who are you going for? Because you got to move.
Oh, I'm
to get
sorry,
anywhere.
I didn't say. I'm gonna go for the grappling crab.
Okay.
So that's 35. One hit.
Yeah.
All these single numbers. But that's 29, which I think does it. It's grappling.
Well, you only get the one attack because you had to move to get to it.
I did?
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking? The one that you're 5 feet away, or the
This
one
one?
that is 15 feet away?
I'm
There's
grappling the one right in front of me.
There's
no crab right in front of you.
Oh, weird. There is a crab right in front of me on the screen. Okay,
Oh,
that makes a lot of sense.
That's a dead crab.
Let me refresh.
Yeah, yours might not be updated, maybe.
Yeah, let me refresh real quick. Because also, yeah, I don't see anyone near, what's his face? Weird guy. And that doesn't make sense because he's grappled. Wait for it. Still waiting. 35 though, and I guess I just get the one attack because there are none near me, right? Oh yeah, no, that's a different screen than what I left off on. All right. So instead, I will move up to the guy and I will only take my one turn. 35, and I'll roll it in my personal guy. Six, 8. That's gonna be a meager 37. Yes.
All right. Well, it didn't
Points of
like that.
chainsaw damage. Oh, and then I'm gonna Cornigan smash it.
Oh no.
Roll to intimidate. That is that's a 19 on the die, so that's gonna be if I add 2, it's gonna be 20 plus 25, which is 45, minus 2 is 43. So 43, intimidate.
Yeah, it's very, very intimidated.
Excellent. I'm gonna take an extra attack. Oh, not great, but I think that'll still hit. 34.
Yep.
And let's get better dammies this time. 4, 5, 1, so 10, 39 points of damage that second time.
It's a lot of damage.
Stop grappling. Stop it, Kira will say, ineffectively. And then go back about her business.
Well, it's still alive, but there's a lot of crab chunks on the ground.
But at what cost?
Let's see. Unfortunately, the well-behaved crab that's been getting fire lasered sees Kira way over there across the slippery ground and sees Alwyn to the north, thinking Alwyn might be the one shooting those lasers at it. It is going to go after our poor castery friend with some pinchy doos. How does a 35 to pinch sound?
That sounds like a pinch.
All right, well, that is 18 damage. No free attempt to grab because you are slippery. Natural 1 on the second pinch, so you only get the 1. And that'll take us to the sociable crab that is confused way down in the corner there. I think I just closed the confusion table after having it open for so long. Like, I literally just closed it this week because we stopped having confusion. I rolled an 81, which is attacks nearest creature. Nearest creature, let's do some measurements. If that is Kira's 20 feet away, its buddy is 15 feet away. So it has to roll acrobatics to try to move because it is on that slippery ground, and it falls prone.
Oh.
So, Zach, if you could give me that 1d6.
Yes.
It's poor crab.
4 points of obsidian damage.
Alright, well, then it's going to use its other move action to stand back up because it can't attack its buddy from here. And that takes us to the Ditzy Gaminor, which is currently grappling a were-tiger, which is weird. It's going to drop that grapple, I think, because it's getting a little nervous being between a chainsaw and a sword. It's going to do one attack at each of you. Let's do big claw for big stuff, little claw for little tiger guy. How about that? 31 to hit Kira.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Blur.
Where did the other half of my D100 go? There it is.
Oh, guess you can't roll it.
86.
Oh.
It is 19 damage.
19 damage.
No free grapple, though.
No free
And
grab.
a little pincho on our mysterious figure is a natural 1. So that is going to miss. It can't take a 5-foot step on account of what it's standing on. So that's all it can do. It's done. Alwyn's up.
Okay, Alwyn is going to 5-foot step back, and if this crab wants to think he's shooting Scorching Rays at it, he's going to shoot Scorching Rays at it. So let me find my Scorching Ray on here. It's a level 2 spell or 3?
That's a 2.
Scorching Ray. 2, there it is. So that is... Yep, range touch. All right. And I get a maximum of 3 rays at 11th level, so I do have all 3. Let me grab 3 d20s. And I'm going to fire 3 rays at this crab. So that is... My range touch is a plus 13, so that is a 29, a 12, and another 29, all against touch.
Those all hit.
All right. And each ray is going to do 4d6. So let me just do R 12d6. And I'm going to do 35 points of fire damage to this crab.
Can you actually roll each of the 4d6 separately just because the way the resistance and weakness...
Oh, the way his thing works? Okay, yep. I forgot you said he's got stuff, yep. I guess I could have just looked at what my rolls were in the thing and done them out that way, but I'll do this instead. So 12 for the first ray, 6 for the second ray, and 20 for the third ray. So I actually did more damage on the reroll.
And you see on that last one, like it's the last of the ice surrounding the thing melts away, so now it's just a big blue crab instead, and it looks sadder, more vulnerable. It is still standing, but
Yep, that is all I can do, though. That is my turn.
All right, dishonest Brixby.
Oh boy. Well, there's literally no reason for me to stop doing what I'm doing. But I think I am. So we've removed the icy carapace of this crab. Do they look relatively wounded otherwise? The one menacing us?
Yeah, it's very hurt.
Okay. Brixby's going to move. He's going to take another round of Invisible Thief. That is his 5 out of 10. And from here, he is going to direct 2 Scorching Rays at the one menacing us and 1 at the confused one down in the corner. And let's see, I have a plus 16 on these. All right. So these 2 are against the one in front of me. That is a 21 and a 29, and then the confused one in the corner is a 32, all against flat-footed touch.
Those are all hits.
Excellent. I am going to give the sneak attack damage to the confused one. Call that my first hit, so I'll roll that right now. This is its 76 sneak attack. And this is its 4d6 fire. So that one gets... Oh. Wow. Did I literally just roll 4 ones?
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
Yep.
It's 4 points of fire damage. I wasn't looking at the dice. I just saw it populate, and I'm like, I must have typed something wrong. All right. And then these are for the one menacing us without its icy protections.
Yeah.
A 17 and a 19.
Nice.
And that is 1 dead crab.
Oh, thank goodness.
The street smell of cooked crab.
Delicious.
You are no longer menaced.
It's true. I am uncrabbed, as it were, and that is the end of my turn.
All right. We have our rapier-wielding tigerman no longer grappled, and you are up. And you've got a flank.
I do have a flank, which is cool, actually. Can I do a ton of damage? No. Will I try anyway? Yes. So continuing to inspire these fellow crab battlers, and then he will thrust the rapier thricely. So it's again only 1 hit, but it is a critical threat. Yeah, that is going to be a 38 to hit with the flank. So
That sounds like a critical hit.
yeah, buckle up. That is 30 points of damage as he
Pretty
skewers this crab kebab.
Stabs a big old hole in the crab. Unfortunately, it is still up.
It's all right.
All
right.
right.
The interested Kira.
Kira's going to get it right in that crab hole. Full attacking. Here we go. First one. Dang it. I need to switch dice. Die. Oh, I say that, and then I remember that I have a plus 28 to hit. So, 34.
Yep. Probably 36 with the flank.
Oh, yeah, 36 with the flank.
Still hits.
And this one is going to be, this is a 34 with the flank.
Also hits.
Ooh, that's a 26 with the flank.
Yeah, also hits.
Oh, sweet. All right, let's go for 4 hits. Oh, I really wanted that to be a 20 so I could go for 5 hits, but no. 26 again.
Yep.
Okay. Now I just did this, so I should be able to just call up the same thing in the guy. Roll. There it is. 12d6 plus 116. How fun. So many 5s. 165 points of chainsaw damage at this other crab, Sam.
It had 15 hit points.
It's so dead.
150 points of overkill.
That's Kira for you. Kira waves at her flank friend. And then also adds, I will never like you as much as my other friends, just to be safe.
Just throwing that out there.
Is that not how you greet people when you see them the first
Oh,
time?
100%. I like to set expectations.
There you go. It's just polite.
All right. Well, the only remaining crab is sociable. It also got shot with a fire laser, but it doesn't know where it came from, so it's going to roll on that confusion table. We have a 46, which is babble incoherently.
Dang.
I believe you mean crabble incoherently.
Oh.
Oh.
Sky metal.
Sky metal for the new character.
You know what? Why not? We're going to do a sky metal.
Yeah.
Love a sky metal.
It's only been like 20 episodes since we did a sky metal. Coming to you from Enemy of the Pod, J-Rod. Enjoy this limited edition Sky Metal Goo Tube. Inubrix Ice Mint Magic, part of the 8-count variety pack available in partnership with Charlie the Lizard Folk's Extra Secret Emporium.
Extra secret.
Thank you, enemy of the pod, Javrod.
Drod.
All right. And, yeah, it doesn't do anything. So, Alan, you're up.
You know what? These things could be confused, so they're clearly not mindless. How about this confused crab makes me another will save?
Will it? Pretty good. 22.
Meets on a save, would that be meets beats if the save is 22?
Yeah.
Yep, then nothing happens.
All right.
Does not get phantasmal killered.
The most willful crab in existence survives to babble another day.
That'll be my turn then.
All right, Brixby, you're up.
Well, I'm out of scorching rays, but I have fiery shuriken, I guess. So that's I did this math last time. It is seven, right? Yes, 7 shuriken, and I'm just gonna shoot them all at once. But that is all separate attack rolls. 16. So
You've rolled a 165 on that d20, so that's a super crit.
hey, perfect. Oh no, that's just another Kira roll that you're looking at above there. That 165 is legitimate damage that is done by our
Kira's damage.
Yep,
Yes.
yet again.
I was looking at the wrong
It
one.
is an absurd number. That you-
I thought I saw the plus 16 like from your roll, but it was plus 116.
Yeah, that's exactly what just happened to me. Okay, so the lowest one is a 24 versus flat-footed touch.
Yeah, those will all hit.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you want are these fire damage? They are fire. 1d8 points of fire damage. So you would like all of these 1d8. Oh my god, maybe this won't even do any damage. Would you like all of these individual 1d8 fire damage rolls separately?
Sadly,
or will it
yes.
not do any damage? Okay, perfect. Excellent. There's a sneak attack in there too, so I'm going to throw that one right at the top for a little spice.
Yeah, the sneaky do will go through.
But
I guess you can
Yeah.
just roll all the d8s as a group.
oh no. Okay. Well, I started one now. I can't stop. I'm physically incapable.
Nice.
Some nice
Nice.
looking
Oh,
damn dies there for the most part. So we got a 5, a 7, an 8, a 4, a 5, a 7, a 1.
Well, you've melted a lot of ice prison, but only the sneaky do actually hurt the thing.
All right. And I'm going to maintain my invisibility because I keep hurting a confused thing. So take one more of those. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, new friend. You just got told you're not that likable.
that is
by
not
a
what Kira
chainsaw
said.
wielding. I don't even remember what Kira looks like right now, but
What does Kira look like?
I don't know. I thought you were going to continue that train of thought.
No.
It's just rhetorical. Yeah, this mysterious anthropomorphic ooze person with a chainsaw, I can only assume. We'll attempt another acrobatics to stride on up to the chainsaw wielding person.
Since we don't know who he is, Kira clearly takes the attack of opportunity.
That's a 15 exactly. Do not fall on my
Nice.
tiger butt. And then it's not much, but perhaps it will make him more likable. He is going to feel free to not accept it, but he's going to place his free paw upon your shoulder to give you a cure moderate wounds.
Oh, he's a kitty. How can I not like him?
weirdly, he also has Kira's face in kitty form.
Meow.
It's not a lot, but it's 17 points of healing.
I will take it. Thank you.
Carefully avoids getting fur caught in the chainsaw. You do not want that.
Hate to see it.
All right, that brings us to Kira at the top of round 6.
Okay. Kira would like to... Is it swift? Which is the one that doesn't cost anything?
That'd be a swift action. Or a free action.
Swift pet. And be like, oh... And then she's going to charge the remaining crab. Shoo.
And it can't even AOO because it's confused.
Poor thing. Poor thing. Charge. Oh gosh, I haven't charged in so long. It adds plus two. Adds +2 and takes away +2.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I probably don't need that's play. That's a +30. I'll take it. Some part of me feels like, well, I guess I should not get a 1. All right, don't get a 1. I got a 2. But still 30. No, 32. Excuse me.
Yeah, 32 will hit.
That is going to be a 39.
39 damage.
No, sorry. 39 to hit for that second one. Should I do
No.
damage?
Only one attack with the charge.
Oh, right, because I moved. That's right. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So 39 hits. That's going to be 3 guys. 32 hits, sorry. That's going to be 3 guys. 5, 11. You can do this. 11 plus 29. The additional 1 goes to the... Then it becomes a 30. 40. I think. Yeah. Thanks,
All right.
Jeff.
It's looking like a very hurt crab, but it is not dead.
Is it looking like an intimidated crab?
You tell me.
Okay. I will do that now. Maybe. 32 to intimidate?
Yeah.
Cool. And a 38 to hit.
Yep.
And, sorry, a 36 to hit. And then 3 more dices. 2, 3, 6, 25. No, 35.
35. It is still up.
That is a beefy crab.
It's not just a beefy crab, but it's confused and you hit it, so now it's an aggro crab.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, what are you going to do?
Not to be confused with the aggro crag.
I was trying to make a guts joke and I couldn't come up with one.
And, the still alive crab has no choice but to full attack you.
Yeah, that's fair.
25 to hit on the big claw.
25 will hit.
67 on the blur.
Okay.
15 damage.
15.
And then the little claw is a 37 to hit.
30. Yeah, that'll do it.
92
Okay.
on the blur. And that is 12 damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Sadly, that's the last thing that crab's ever going to do, because now everybody's up. Alwyn first.
Alwyn is going to move forward so he can see everyone, and then he's just going to cast Cure Serious Wounds Mass. So
On the crab.
We're going to do 3d8. Nope, on everybody but the crab.
Dang.
Poor crab.
I didn't put a space between the roll and the 3. So everybody except the crab is going to gain 25 HP.
Woohoo.
And that'll be his turn.
Pretty mean to the crab, gotta say. All right, Brixby, you're up.
I mean, I do have another one of those, so there's no reason not to. Oh, you know what? Let's just make it easy on everyone. Brixby's gonna grab his. No, Sam will make me regret that later. I'm not gonna use my bonded object. What time of day is it?
It's
Is it like afternoon?
yeah, mid to late afternoon.
Crab o'clock. Okay.
It's about time for a crab boil.
Oh, nice. Well, we're gonna have to settle for a crab shuriken, which I'm not sure how you would eat it. But yeah, I am gonna save that that arcane bond to. I was gonna spare all of us and pull another scorching ray, but I only prepared 3 of them today. So here come many of these.
Somewhere out there is a pirate character that casts fiery shurikens, and the shurikens are little sharpened crab shells.
Aw.
I love that. Like underwater merfolk, but they're like steamy shurikens. All right. My lowest one is a 20 versus flat-footed touch.
Yeah, these are all gonna hit.
Okie dokie. Sneak attack first. Put us out of our misery, crab. It's 28 points of sneak attack damage.
All right.
And
Why don't you roll all the
Here.
d8s together?
alrighty. You don't want seven of them separately? All right. There you are. It's 30.
It had 1 HP.
Okay, excellent. Marvelous.
It is no longer time for crab as Brixby puts an end to the life of the final of these Gaminors. You are in a street next to a collapsed or partially collapsed building surrounded by giant melting crab corpses. I'm going to bed.
Night, Sam. Night, dead crabs.
Good night, Sam.
Sam.
Good night, dead crabs.
Cool party, Sam. That's my best, Mr. Freeze.
Nice.
Good night. I literally couldn't remember any of them. What is it?
Nice to meet you.
The machine. Against the machine.
Pot Against the Machine is property of Network Against the Machine LLC, all rights reserved. Pathfinder and the Iron Gods Adventure Path are property of Paizo Publishing. See their website for more details. Theme Against the Machine was written and performed by our own Zach. See the show notes for additional music and sound licensing. If you enjoyed the show, we encourage you to leave us a review.
Oh, Zach vanished somewhere, so I'll wait for him to reappear.
Chasing a dog.
Pumpkin.
Put my pig
Bumpkin.
over there.
Explosives.
Pumpkin dog.
Pumpkin dog.
Pumpkin bumpkin.
Oh, so excited.
What's your function?
Working up nouns and adjectives and whatnot. I was in that show. I should know
Conjunctions.
more of the song.
No, that was it.
You did it.
Word for
One.
word.
Actually, I'm remembering we didn't do that song. We cut it out, and I had the cue line for the song. So our very first performance, I went out and I was like, speaking of conjunctions, what's that function? And then there was just silence as no one knew what to do because we weren't supposed to sing that song. And we were just like... Anyway, so how about writing bills? That's educational. Oh, it was so funny.
And that's why you know the words to the song.
And that's why I don't know the words to the song.
Speaking of trauma, I believe you were talking to us about something relating to your mom.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Fair. Oh, am I recording? I am. Okay, well, we got 1/4 of some really funny stuff. People are going to wonder what y'all are saying that I'm laughing at. Use your imaginations. Right in. Tentative waveforms.
Oh yeah, no, that's going to be great for the Just
Now
Izzy's
record.
laughs tier.
Just Izzy's laughs track.
See, no, they don't need to write in with their own jokes. They put it on and they tell their own jokes, and then Izzy laughs in the background like canned laughter, and it's
And they tell their friends.
So
exactly.
You can sell that. You'd be like, oh man, I made Izzy laugh so much.
Listen.
We're gonna have to make one of these fake Patreon tiers eventually.
I don't know.
And it's only a fake tier until someone subscribes to it.
Yeah,
Then
could
it's a real
totally
tier.
make a join the Skype call tier now that you can't.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm ready to cloop.